No, but a lot of the
But he
conditioning
had to
is...
pay for. Did he think about that?
Oh, he said, निकाल के दिया. Okay, we won't talk about his... Not about the podcast. I want to get him on the podcast someday. Anyway. Anyway, so so because we are ashamed of talking about money, we are ashamed about talking about your financial aspirations also. I want to ask the room, saying, do you guys plan how much money you want to make next year? And if you do have a plan, do you think about how you're going to get there? Or are we a very like, let's just see as it goes kind of room?
Wow, that should be a question we should ask ourselves. Does anyone really
existential podcast?
So I did the maths just as a joke, okay? Where it's like, I think to have kids who are upper middle class in Mumbai, okay, to have, and this is I just did it. I did calculations till the time they're 22, and the number I came up to was 1.5 crores.
To have that.
To have kids.
But चलाने के लिए बच्चा.
And then it turns out one of these eating money things did this thing, and it was 1.53.
Oh.
And I'm like, shit, it's literally, so every time they come, they should come with that Godrej Nature's Basket kind of tag, and then they go beep and they're like 1.5 crores, tera cost hai.
Okay, tell me a financial decision that you regret, and if you had to tell your younger self any financial advice, what would you give them?
No need to cry in ICICI Bank.
That's really good.
It will be okay.
No need to. Why? What happened in ICICI
I have cried in
Bank?
ICICI Bank 2 or 3 times.
Why?
2 or 3 times?
Just like 2 and then 1 was just like a
At the
welling up and
what happened? What happened?
I was just being asked basic questions. Do you want to put it in this thing or this thing? And I would just be like, this is so far outside my understanding, but feels so important to my future, that I as an adult, there's some gap in knowledge to actually live well.
So you would tell your younger self to not cry at ICICI
Don't
Bank.
cry, call someone up, ask some questions, or tell ICICI Bank I don't understand. That also felt shameful.
Yeah.
You know, to even tell that person who's just throwing all these options at me, to be like, buddy, you have to slow down dramatically.
Yeah.
Like we have to go to step 0. Being spoken to like an adult who understands while not being an adult who understands was normal apparently, and I didn't realize.
Do any of you have any bad financial habits? Like, do you think you're bad with money in some cases?
I am bad with money. All I do, I have 2 accounts. One is the account in which money comes into. Anytime it crosses an X amount, which I feel like itna mujhe agle 2 mahine ke liye chahiye, I transfer it to another account, which I don't know how to access also. That account is run by my brother and my father. My brother runs all my finances. He gives me updates. And I know money is there.
This, by the way, is an artist thing.
Yeah.
I know many artists who are making tons of money.
Yeah.
Whose family runs on, we will take care of this money.
Yeah.
And everybody else will also.
Guys, do you all remember what happened to Amisha Patel or not?
Yeah. What happened?
In Kauna
She
Pyare?
sued her parents in real life.
Yeah,
she sued her dad for mismanagement of money. And they don't talk anymore.
Okay.
And I'm always like, every time feeling like I'm close to Amisha Patel.
So my brother is good with money.
By the way, that sounds like you're going to be named in the Panama Papers. Access to this account.
But the point is, you have to be good to your brother now.
I have to be good with him.
For life.
For life, yeah.
Do you have any bad financial habits?
My bad habits, money-wise. Oh, there's so many. So I also have this 2 accounts thing, but I just play ping pong with them. I just like give money there and then I take it out of there sometimes, and I give money here and I take it out of here. But I'm trying to maintain like a total that's enough for like appendicitis operation should I need it.
This is how I
That's a very specific
Yeah.
Also, there's no future aspiration.
Yeah.
There's no future number. There is a baseline.
Yeah.
My job is to stay above it.
Yeah.
Same with my
We're
account.
not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We are just staying here, treading water.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Gaurav,
No.
technically, that's actually a pretty decent.
It's a
way to function.
very good thing to do is to take money away from your spending account.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it is as important as you were describing to know where your money is going or learn how to invest.
Yeah.
If
Know
you
your
rely,
brother.
no, but I think it's on a serious note, it
Yeah.
is very important to know where to invest also.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, if you don't learn the trait of what it takes to invest,
Yeah.
and basically it's the journey of investment. Because money can go up or down, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you just be stable and just invest for long term?
Right.
As a simple point. And get to know where to invest. Very important.
Sapan, how does inflation occur?
So first I call up my brother.
I was so scared he was actually going to say the right answer.
Why does inflation occur? Why does it occur?
I don't know. Why does it occur? Okay. Why does inflation occur?
Like आज इसका दाम इतना है, अगले साल बढ़ क्यों रहा
Overall
है?
economy is growing.
Huh?
Economy is growing.
Okay, what does that mean?
Demand is more than supply.
Money is increasing.
That can be one of the reasons.
That can be one of the reasons. That can be
That
one of
is
the
all
reasons.
I know.
The amount of money is increasing. So therefore, the value of each money
The value of goods and products would also go up also if your spending power increases.
Yes.
So it's a little interlinked, right? Like I didn't know. Recently I was talking to someone and I was making this kanda bhajia pav thing happen because I was basically making jokes about kanda ka pav badh gaya, kanda pav. I was using it as a metaphor for fucking look at jobs and other issues. But someone said something very interesting, saying do know that price of onion going up is not the bad thing. Prices have to go up.
Go up in life.
Right? अगर चीजों के भाव बढ़ेगा, it just means that wherever you are figuring, your income also will grow along with it.
Spending power also has to grow.
Spending power will also increase along with it. The problem occurs when there is a mismatch in the two.
So inflation is good.
Inflation is good till the time it's controlled.
Till the time it's controlled. How many people, Sapan, how many people know how much money you make? Outside of your
people know?
manager and your... how many people know how much money you make?
Family, parents, wife, brother. Yeah, that's it.
Do you talk to friends about it? How much money you make? Like if I came to you and I said, yo, how much money are you making this year?
It depends on friends. Like Saurabh would know, Sahil Angat would know. We would talk about it.
But you're fairly open. Are you guys
But
open
that's very
about-
close circuit of people who are very open. But not like if randomly comedians ask, I would not probably be open to talking about it.
Why not?
I don't know, it just feels like... It also feels like what place is it coming from? Is it coming from a place of concern? Or is it coming from a place like, are you jealous? Are you trying to check, oh, isne itna banaya, maine kitna banaya?
Yeah.
It's a very competitive and insecure feel like that. I don't know. if
Yeah,
you
so
like
for me it was like I'll tell you a specific story, right? Like I remember Vipul Goyal. Okay,
Yeah.
Vipul का मैं बहुत मजाक उड़ाता life में. So the first time I met Vipul, it was at a corporate show. Okay, and Vipul comes, hey, तमें first time meeting him. Hey, तमें कितना पैसा लेता है तू यार? Check बता ना कितने का check दिया देखो. And I was started making fun of him. But in hindsight, I realized that why do I believe for the longest time someone else making more money means it's personally going from my pocket.
Yeah.
I am going to lose
Feels
money
like that, yeah.
if someone else makes more money.
Yeah.
So now in hindsight, I'm like, Vipul का इतना गांड मारा for what reason?
Yeah.
He was doing the right thing.
the right
He was
thing.
like कि कितना पैसा कमाना है मुझे बता.
Yeah.
मुझे help कर और मैं बता सकता हूँ अरे तुझे you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I actually say quite openly how much money I make because I have different groups of friends. So with y'all, I feel like y'all make some, I don't even understand how much money. And I still am a fan of monthly income. So then, but with my other friends, either I've killed it more than anyone else or they are family business. So I have more respect than them. So then I have like no problem in saying how much money I make. But I realized really honestly, especially women, please talk more about how much money you make because I'll give you one story if you want to include it. Once I was hiring for one position, 2 people for the same position. And there was one boy and one girl. So we gave some random amount. I'm going to say like 50,000. And we're like, we'll give you 50,000 for that. The boy was like, no, I want 65,000. Okay. We had money for that. So we were like, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks for asking in. But the girl didn't ask because that's something we don't talk about.
Yeah,
or
you're
we
not taught
just
how to
don't
negotiate,
ask. We
yeah.
never ask. So she didn't say. Luckily, we were cool. So we were like, okay, you also will get now 15,000 more because it's for the same position at the same time we're hiring.
So similar thing happened with me as well.
Yeah.
Which is someone came in the office, a girl came and told me, saying, do you know that this other guy who does the same thing as I do gets paid significantly more?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about that. And I was like, in hindsight, I went and spoke to HR or whoever else is in charge of people's salaries. I'm like, oh, this person asked for more. So we gave more.
We just don't ask.
We just
feel
don't ask.
like it's thanks for hiring me and that's everything.
Yeah.
And like how much you want to give me is fine till we get frustrated. Like one other time, someone who didn't get a raise for really long came and said, if you don't give me 100% raise, I'm leaving right now. At a company, you're like, are you insane to ask someone for 100% raise? Obviously, no company is going to give it to you, but I totally understand. And there have been times where I want to ask for 100% raise. It's because in the beginning, I didn't ask for a big amount, nor did I fight every time I thought I deserved an appraisal, which is just something we don't do.
You know what the problem is? A lot of people, when they're negotiating for money, think it's an unpleasant conversation to have.
Yeah.
Which it's not. It's like, hey, listen, okay, 40,000 is too less. Can we up it to? It's that. It's just like, yeah, jada this saale haram khor.
No, but that conversation can be confrontational. But really smart people handle it very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have negotiated where they're like, okay, this is why I can't give you more.
Yeah.
I can help you in this other way. Tell me what more I can do for you.
Yeah.
Right.
You just want to feel like you're not being fucked.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
core
that's
feeling
true.
that you want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You want to feel like, okay, I'm being taken care of in their best capacity. Nobody wants to feel
And it
like
also depends on what story they're selling you and how much you believe in it.
sure.
No, but
Which is
for me,
fair.
what has come in handy during these conversations is instead of seeing it as confrontational, I apply the deserve logic only, and I arrive at a number for myself that this is the amount I think I deserve. Now you can say whatever you want. I understand your budget constraints. You have da. But I'm also living my life, and this is the money I need in order to be spending. I might not put in like, then I can talk about like, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. I might not spend so much. I'll be late to every meeting, all that. But whenever I'm there, I'll be there 100%. And like, you make it more about that, about your
But
deserving
it's a service
conversation.
being provided.
Yeah.
It has a
Just-
fee.
To be very honest, there's no simple rules as such that this is what you must do. Like for example, I truly believe that everybody makes a lot more wealth when there is enough trust in the relationship.
Correct.
And trust is built by sometimes you're the one who's putting the trust forward, sometimes they do. You would rather work with people where you know this person has my best interest in mind, and that gets built over a little bit of time. Once you start doing business 2-3 times with someone, they're like, oh, this person is not going to fuck me over.
Right.
Then you're willing to do a little bit here and there, etc., etc., etc.
Simple concept, right? Somebody's approached you.
Yeah.
They want you there.
They want you
And they're going to compare you with X. But so let me ask you, how do you guys feel if somebody asks you for more money? So how do you feel when somebody's cheated you?
Have you ever had a situation like that?
Where I've cheated for money?
Yeah.
No, thankfully I am very trusting with. I formed long term. I learned this lesson very late, but I've been putting it into practice before I knew it's useful. Just like money, relationships compound over time. So I have a lot of relationships where I do a lot of work with friends, and because I've been doing it for so long, I'm like, okay, this one you take less, I keep more. This one you take more. So I've been very lucky that way. I mean, with OML also, I mean, I've been with them for very long. So I have the least of all the comics. I'm the least suspicious of OML because I'm like, मैं 5 साल में मैं भी पैसा कमा ही लेगा इनसे यार. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So I think I've been very lucky in that sense. But it also comes with 2 steps where you take the first step of trust, and then like the first step Vijay and I took with me where I said I want to organize this show. And he just blindly wrote me a check. My personal check. Let's start doing. So he made that step of being like, I will fund this show for you. Come, let's do some work together. We weren't being repped by him or anything like that. So that to me, that cemented ki okay, this is a person who doesn't give a shit about this. Let's talk long term. So that always helps. On that note, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this.
What was the point? Was it to prove that we don't know anything?
Yeah, that's really mean that because we felt that.
No, the point.
Why
the
did you
point
ask
was
us?
the point is that it's so rare that people 5-6 people sit down and talk about money. Like we don't see this outside of fucking CNBC and all this shit where 15,000 numbers are going on. Nobody talks about this stuff, especially on a relatable level.
Hi, thank you so much for watching us talk absolute shit. Please like, share, subscribe so you can keep watching Tanmay humiliate all of his closest friends on camera.